story about the wound that never closed, the one that poisoned the river that runs through this city. It starts, like it always does, with a king. His name was Isaiah Ice Crenshaw. Not a king of thrones and crowns, but a king of corners.
He was young, smart enough to know the game was rigged, but old enough to play it better than anyone. He had a vision, not of peace, don't get it twisted, but of order, of controlling the chaos so his block could breathe. He was starting to talk
to community folks. Dangerous talk about consolidation, about redirecting energy. Then, one autumn night, the talking stopped.
He was leaving his cousin's graduation party. No entourage, no flash, a moment of quiet pride. The shot came from a clean, dark sedan rolling slow. One round through the driver's window.
Ice was dead before his head touched the steering wheel. And here, friend, is where the story they wanted us to believe took root. Before the body was cold, the whispers began. Golden griffins.
They said Ice had been muscling in on a Griffin-backed dice game. Ice had disrespected a Griffin lieutenant. The West Side couldn't let that slide. It was territorial, it was business. It made sense, the Kings erupted. Grief is a fuel, but vengeance is the spark. They hit a Griffin.
The Griffins, caught flat-footed, furious at the audacity of an unprovoked attack, hit back. A drive-by on the King's corner. 4 wounded. And so the wheel began to turn. Tit for tat, bullet for bullet, son for son.
The reasons got blurry with each funeral, but the hatred crystallized, sharp as glass. The Kings knew the Griffins killed Ice. The Griffins knew the Kings were just bloodthirsty animals.
The truth was buried under 6 feet of fresh grudges, but the truth was colder. See, a professional hit in a neighborhood war, it's like using a scalpel to cut down a tree. Overkill.
The King's old guard, they simmered on it. The lack of bragging from the Griffins. The eerie silence from their top brass. The way the cops' investigation died quicker than a mayfly. The truth was, Isaiah was murdered by
the same shadow that's now feeding his brothers and his enemies' guns. He was a rising power. A localized, intelligent power starting to look beyond the block. So they removed the general. And they handed the grieving army a name. A target. They lit the fuse between the East and the West and stepped back into the dark. The Kings and the Griffins.
They've been bleeding each other dry for a ghost. Fighting a war written for them, using scripts they didn't author. Over a king's death that was just the first move in a much bigger, much dirtier game. The sin isn't just the arms dealing, it's the soul dealing.
You want a reason, huh?
Yeah.
And that reason is the oldest, most painful lie in the book. We are your only enemy. Heard it all my life. Swallowed it till it burned holes straight through me. Look at the streets now.
That block been eating boys for 30 years, son. I seen you out here trying to stunt like it's new ground. Ain't nothing new but the names on the murals. You keep driving in circles.
Why'd the war even get started?
Because a house divided cannot stand. So the government devised a plan.
Watch your fingers.
Got it. Stack it by the wall.
Copy.
Yo, that's the last one. Then we're out. Close it up.
Roll. Let's move.
Truck's clear. Go.
On scene where the community is gathered outside the school.
Police have the area secured with caution tape. You can still see families clinging to one another. It's an absolutely heartbreaking scene.
You have any idea how we went from a loving community to a war zone in just 1 week?
No. Feels like nobody does. You hear that? Kids out there flying like it's nothing. It's madness. It has to be stopped.
Hey, this beat is nasty.
Yeah, DJ killing it tonight.
Woo, spin me, baby.
Hey. Toast up, y'all.
Yo, what's that?
Gunshots, get down.
Go.
Help him. He's hit. Call 911.
Stay with me.
Sirens, they're coming.
The deadly shooting at Ella Fitzgerald Middle School makes the 4th school shooting this month, and the first one at a middle school. The gang war between the Crimson Kings and the Golden Griffins has already taken 11 lives and injured 43.
This was not random gang violence.
source of these high-tech weapons flooding our streets.
Listen to us. Kids are dying out there.
Do something.
Folks, please, one at a time.
We don't need speeches, we need action.
Guns, flood the block.
I hear you. I hear every one of you. But we can't hear each other if we're screaming.
I'm not hiding behind another closed-door briefing, Owen. People deserve to know exactly what happened.
Mayor, we can brief them in the morning.
The morning's too late. Tonight, or we lose the narrative.
Mayor?
Get her down now, man.
The mayor has been shot and the city is in mourning.
They hit the mayor, Zeke, in broad daylight. This ain't gang beef no more. This is a war on the city itself.
See, these young motherfuckers done went crazy. They done shot up the school. The gang, the Crimson Kings, you know. And the other gang, what did they call the Griffins? The Golden Griffins. Yeah, they done shot up the school with military weapons. Where the hell are they getting these guns from? And how can the police let this happen?
Well, we have to find out exactly where they're coming from. Does anybody have any information on who's supplying the guns or how so many are getting into the city? That's what we need to know.
My nephew, he's a Griffin's lookout. He said they found a crate just sitting on the old railroad tracks off Meridian, like it fell off a truck.
The ballistics are insane. The guns used at the school and the rifle that killed the mayor, they're not street guns, they're factory fresh, serial numbers nailed up.
Big Rito, you come with me tonight and we'll check it out, see what we can find. Because somebody has to do